Hey guys, welcome to another Friday. I'm gonna legit give you my Dark Knight Rises review at the end of the video. Seriously this time. Seriously. I didn't actually mean to lie to you in my last video, I really didn't. I had every intention of reviewing it at the end, but then I was so tired and yeah, I'll explain it in the review. So the Olympics start today, but I'll get to that later as well. I actually figured I'd start the video with another video of me opening Steph's presents from Comic-Con. Look at the adorable packing material. No, that's not happening. Oh, she found me an adorable Iron Man plushie. Oh, that's freaking adorable. Oh my god, the picture of the tiny Thor is adorable. I hope Steph has tiny Thor. Cardboard thingies. Oh, shit. Oh no. Oh, cool. Ah. And one of the... Oh no, I lost the letter. Oh, there's the letter. A Comic-Con exclusive issue of Walking Dead. That's awesome. Signed by something. Signed by someone. Can't read the signature, but it's signed by someone. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize right now for my lack of enthusiasm during the video. I was like half brain dead for some reason, and my brain wasn't making connections to the things that I was seeing because Jesus Christ, Steph, it's signed by Robert Kirkman. Robert freaking Kirkman. Oh yeah, no big deal. Just here, have this issue signed by the creator. Because I'm Steph and I'm insane. And then, past Nikki, with her brain deadness, was like, herpaderp, can't wait to read it. I don't know what was happening. But I didn't. It's still in. Did not touch. No. So yeah. Thank you. Dear Lord. Dear Lord, thank you. You're an insane person, but freaking, really, Steph? Jesus. Also, I can now give little plushy Iron Man a place of honor on my shelf of things with bobblehead Iron Man. Yeah, Jack Sparrow doesn't need to be there. Feeling up Ivy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. That's cool. Yeah. Alright, now that I've had a proper freak out about that, I'll move on. Hello and welcome to Pyro! That was one of those rolly out thingies. I don't actually have one. She hit the ground running with her first video. It was really funny and full of crazy randomness. So, welcome to the circle week of geekery. Crazy fun times. Awesome. And she asked us what series we would like to see as a live action adaptation. And, I'm gonna go with something that I know everyone and their mother wants. Pokemon. Mainly because I really want to see how movie creators or TV show creators would make the Pokemon look in real life. Like, how do they think those crazy ass looking things would look in real life? I really want to know. Would they be like really cheesy CG and look super cartoony anyway? Or would they legit try to make them look realistic? I don't know. I'd honestly just be curious to see that. I decided to look up Pokemon live action just in case it had been done by someone and I missed it somehow. And actually, someone did. It's not a full-on, like, professional movie or series or anything, but it's it's still kind of freaking awesome. I'll put a link down below, but it's kind of like Pokemon meets Apocalypse, so it's called Apocalypse. I'm gonna skip Lulu and come back to her, but Mario, I thought you would be happy to know that I am 2 episodes away from the end of season 2 of Game of Thrones. It's so good, and I knew it was gonna be good because everyone was saying it was good. I just couldn't stand that I wasn't able to watch it, and I know it's really good because I want to punch several characters in the face. And can I just say how freaking excited I was when Natalia Tena popped up? Because I freaking loved her as Tonks in the Harry Potter movies, and it was just so awesome seeing her in something else, because I haven't, really. And in just 2 more episodes, I get to join you on the long wait for season 3. Huzzah. Okay, now Luluco mentioned the trouble that we had focusing when we first got into our Google chat thingy to make the decision about the new Geek of the Week. And sadly, I only was able to take 1 screen capture, but it is a glorious one. Behold the awkward glory of all of us finally talking to each other live for the first time. Seriously, I'm pretty sure the first half hour were us just making fools of ourselves and playing with random props and all of the little effects on the Google. I had a sweet mustache. I'm sad I didn't get a screen capture of that. The mustache and the monocle going. It was awesome. And in her video this week, Luluco was wearing her 11 Doctors and the TARDIS shirt, and so I thought I would wear my 11 Doctors and the TARDIS shirt, and K9, peanut style. And she mentioned that for as many of us that like Doctor Who, which now includes pretty much everyone but Steph, I guess, we don't actually straight out talk about it ever. I know I've made a reference to it in one way or another in almost every single one of my videos, but yeah, we've never actually like had a conversation about it. So that should happen. Well, I think the main reason is that it's not actually on TV right now. We started this channel in the middle of one of its long breaks, so there really hasn't been much to talk about, new at least. But they just announced that the trailer for the new season is going to premiere on August 2nd. Not the new season itself, but the trailer, but that's still awesome, and I'm still excited. And that means that the new season should be starting soon, hopefully, please. And we'll have so much Doctor Who stuff to talk about. It'll be like the new Avengers and Fanime together. And also in the news of Doctor Who, kinda, sorta, the Olympics are starting today. And I'm not sure, I think the opening ceremonies are happening while I'm filming this. I don't know, they're not airing here yet, so I'm not actually sure. But I know pretty much every Whovian the world over is really, really hoping that the final person to carry the torch is David Tennant. For anyone who doesn't watch Doctor Who, makes no sense whatsoever. You may not even know who David Tennant is, for shame. But in season 2 of the new series, there's an episode which involves the 2012 Olympics that take place in London, and the final person that carries the torch is the 10th Doctor. And in order to prevent the entire space-time continuum from going wibbly-wobbly, I think it needs to happen. What sucks is by the time I'm done editing and putting up this video, it will have already happened, but I won't be filming still, so I won't be able to record a reaction to either it happening or not happening. Okay, for seriousness this time, my Dark Knight Rises review. I'm gonna be honest, the main reason I didn't review it last week was because I did not enjoy it the first time, and I really wanted to, and so I wanted to see it again before I actually made any final thoughts about it. So the first time, the whole thing felt really slow, and it felt like not a lot was happening up until like the last 30-40 minutes. And on top of that, it felt very heavy. And I realized that the whole point of Nolan's Batman verse is like the gritty realism of it, but it just, the first time I saw it, it just didn't feel like a superhero movie. I mean, he was only Batman in it a couple times, but on the second watch, for some reason, it felt perfectly fine. I don't know if it was because I knew what to expect going in this time, but I don't know, it felt a lot lighter, and the pacing seemed better. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I did enjoy it much more the second time. However, there were still a couple of things that I just can't get past, really. One was, how the hell did Bruce get from the pit back to Gotham. He was completely alone and he had no money. Seriously, how did that happen? Can someone explain that to me? If someone has an actual explanation, I would really enjoy it. I would really appreciate having an explanation for that. The other huge moment of annoyance the first time I watched it was Bruce magically being alive at the end. No explanation, he's just alive. And I hate movies that do that. It's like, oh, all this shit's happening, and no, it's all good. It's all good. Ha, poof. However, during the second watch, I realized that I missed a very brief but pivotal moment of conversation with Fox, where we found out that the autopilot actually was fixed several months ago. So thankfully, it wasn't just a cheesy movie magic moment. The second thing was Robin. Robin? Really? Robin. That's what you're going with, Robin? No, not Dick Grayson or anything. Robin. Yeah, no, it's Robin. Actually, me raging about that with my friend was the reason I missed the scene with Fox the first time. But on the positive side of things, I really liked Bane. I didn't know how that was gonna go because, again, I don't read the comics, so the only time I've seen Bane is as, like, someone's lackey, usually Poison Ivy, and he's super cheesy and has, like, tubes everywhere that pump him up, and he's kind of like just the muscle. But I really liked him in this, and it was the first time I've actually been afraid of a Batman villain. It was that good. I think several people have said that, but that doesn't make it any less true. And Gary Oldman is a freaking badass. Gary Oldman's always a badass. I freaking love him, but he's just 10 times more in this movie. And Michael Caine. Dear Lord, every scene of Alfred's, I was crying. Well, okay, most scenes of Alfred's I was crying. I'm pretty sure if you just cut Alfred scenes together from that movie, you would have the saddest story in existence. With a weird happy ending, I guess. But, seriously, Michael Caine, come on. So yeah, there's my actual, legitimate, seriously for here reaction to Dark Knight Rises. Oh my god, what? Okay, I just had a mild panic attack when I thought my camera had stopped recording right in the middle of my entire Dark Knight thing. But it just cut off my goodbye, so we're all good. Yeah! So I'm gonna go stalk British people obsessively on Twitter and Tumblr for any news on the Torchbearer now. So I hope you guys have a good weekend, stay geeky, and we will see you next week. It's age 5 and up. I'm not sure I can handle this, guys. Ah!